Seems like teenagers are online all the time. Some of them it feels like all day. And I'm just wondering what the problem is with it. Is it a
Yeah.
problem?
Right, right. Yeah, I think that there are parts of it that are really problematic, and other parts that are fun. There's the good. It's fun. They're connected to their friends. Maybe it's easier to make plans or talk to your friend from camp, right? But then there are the problematic aspects of it. First of all, there's cyberbullying, there's predators, there are some extreme things that are dangerous. But those things aside, I think the thing that's impacting our teenagers most is the fact that they're constantly comparing themselves to what they're seeing on social media, on their Instagram feeds, or what they're reading on blogs. They're constantly comparing themselves to these highlight reels, which, when it comes down to it, are really just kind of fake, right? Like when you think of it, and this is so important to talk to your teenagers about what's being posted. Other teenagers in particular, right, are posting things that look great. Oh, here's a picture of my friends and I. We're at the mall having the best day ever. When really they might have all just had a bad fight, or maybe some of them are feeling a little anxious and upset. Who knows what's really going on? But it looks great. And so if I'm a teen girl and I'm scrolling through hundreds of photos of kids, some of my friends, my peers, and everyone looks like their life is just so wonderful, and I'm feeling a little sad or a little stressed or just a little bored that day, and I now all of a sudden feel, well, I must not be good enough, right? I must not be the type of person that has a great life. And so there's this constant hurt to self-esteem, and they're doing this hundreds of times per day because their feeds are always being updated and they're always checking, right? So that's one of the big concerns that I have about teens overusing the technology and overusing social media. We do know that we can't tell them to not be on it ever. This is their lifestyle. We don't want them to feel totally excluded, but there is a happy medium. There's some really nice research that's coming out now, and we're kind of learning that it's around the 2 hour mark, right? So if they're spending 2 or 3 or more hours a day on their devices and social media, those kids are reporting feeling unhappier in life than the kids that spend less time, the kids that are on social media less and they're doing other things, right? So it's really important now than ever that parents are making sure their teenagers are engaged in face-to-face activities, whether it's sports or art, music, whatever they love, or even if it's just hanging out with their friends in person. Encourage them to go to someone's house, or if they come to your house, get creative as parents and help them come up with ways to really make eye contact. Tell them, if you put your phones in this basket right here and you can leave it there for 3 hours, then I'll buy you all ice cream or we'll go out for sushi. Give them motivation and show them that you're thinking critically about the way technology and social media is impacting them. And as their parent, you're going to make sure that you're helping them to feel good about themselves and to feel happy, because we want our kids to feel happy.